Good morning, my name is Bruce Balmer from Total Fluency Limited, an accelerated language learning company, and welcome back to our channel for our 30-hour report. As you know, this video series has been tracking me learning Italian from 0 to the A2 level as quickly as I can to demonstrate to you the power of accelerated learning in general and the Total Fluency learning system in particular. So this is our report after a total of 60 hours, 30 hours of classroom work, 30 hours of skill building work. And the status of the project is Missione compiuta, mission accomplished. I thought the best way to make what's happened here clear is a graphical representation so you can see the difference. Now there are lots of ways of learning Italian. You could learn them at school, university, evening courses. I, as an adult, am comparing myself with an adult language intensive course. The courses are based on 600 hours of work in total, 300 hours of classroom time, 300 hours of homework. They're completed over roughly a 12.5-week period, and during that time, students work about 50 hours a week. I'd originally intended to take 16 weeks to finish my Italian, but it was going well, and I thought it would be fun to bring it down to the same period of time as these courses. So I've learned Italian in the same number of weeks that these courses take, but I've only been working 5 hours a week. What does that mean? It means that instead of taking 3 months and having to have no job during that time because you're fully occupied with studying, I've been able to complete the same program during that 3-month period in my lunch hours. So whether you're a professional trying to increase your language ability, you're running a team, you're a student or the parent of a student who either wants to do better at language learning or to add another language, another qualification, either at the GCSE or the A level, to their current study program, accelerated learning is able to make the impossible possible through its enormous efficiency. At Total Fluency, we're about the science of learning, and science requires precision. People sometimes ask me, how can you know these numbers that precisely? You know, I wouldn't want to be learning in a situation where I didn't know these numbers precisely. As you can see here, total classroom time, 27 hours and 43 minutes. Now that's time I use to build my knowledge of Italian. My homework time, which is skill building time, 30 hours and 2 minutes. I ran over my 30 hours. Sorry about that. Got a bit carried away. I've learned 3,387 fluency units. And again, a fluency unit is either a word, a phrase that illustrates a grammar rule, or a phrase that is used for generating fluency in speaking. My reading and listening, the two passive skills is at A2, my writing and speaking, which are the active skills, are also at A2. And here you can see a graphic that shows how I went through the program, the progression that I made. As you can see, I reached A2 reading after 11 hours in total, A2 listening after 22 hours in total, A2 writing ability after 36 hours in total, and A2 speaking after 58 hours. So what's next? I'm going to wrap up the series with 2 additional videos, the first of which is designed to pull that information apart for you, consider different aspects of it, and share with you some of the things we've learned during my program that will help you in your own study of Italian. In the second video, I'm going to demonstrate where I am in Italian, both what I can do and what I can't do, so that you can get a realistic picture of where you would be at the same point that I am and whether that would make you happy. People think about learning a language, but they don't think as much about how can I learn it in such a way that I can retain it indefinitely and use it long term. So part of this second video will be talking to you about how I structure a learning program so that I can easily maintain my language afterwards. In closing this video, I'd like to say a big thank you to the various great resources that we've had access to. Lingua.com, what a wonderful website. OnlineItalian.com, fantastic resources. I'd like to say thank you to Tiziano, my Italian neighbor, for the conversations and encouragement during the program, and to our native Italian support team, Franca, Mauro, and Alicia. Grazie per avermi aiutato. If you want to know more about accelerated learning over time, remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon for the next 2 videos where we wrap up the series really by trying to give you the useful information that's been gained from the work I've done. Ciao.